hope you guys can see my screen. I'm pulling it up right now. Are you guys able to see?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, great,
yeah.
great, thanks.
I can see.
All right, so I had to combine notes over the last 2 weeks just to cover the entirety of the load balancer FastPath ICMP redirect that we did, and that was Devin presenting that design. So very much appreciated, and if you guys have questions or comments or anything on the PR, I believe you all get this. You could just click the link. And then we also had Intel presenting their open sourcing of Tofino P4 software. So I kind of had to reformat the meeting notes because there was so much content and I didn't put our whole project plan in there. But I hope you all received this, and let me know if you have any questions or comments on this. And then I believe today we have Riff to present a redirect map. We're just waiting for him to join today. Now, Satya, since we have Prince on the line here, maybe we can ask Prince your question about issue 38 and the ACLs.
Sure, Christina, thanks.
Sure.
Hi, Prince.
Hey.
Hi, Prince.
Yeah.
We have issue 38, Prince, and TCS had offered to look into the issue and around the northbound gNMI and the ACLs, and they were wondering if they needed to align to OpenConfig versus Dash. Go ahead, Satya.
Yeah. Hey, Prince. What we are thinking is whether the existing SL code in the Dash is compliant to OpenConfig, or do we need to make it compliant to OpenConfig ANG? That is our
Yeah, so
yeah.
the existing Yang is not compliant to OpenConfig.
Okay.
So sorry, existing dash model. Sorry, not Yang,
Yeah.
existing dash. Yeah.
So the ask
are
is
not, yeah.
the ask is to make it compliant to. Can we make it compliant to OpenConfig? Can we do that?
So what is the main motivation here? Is it for validation purposes, or is the current ACLs missing something that?
As per the issue 38, right? We have to provide the gNMI or OpenConfig DASH-related schema and SAI mapping.
So SAI mapping is already there for the current ACLs, right? So
yes, it is there.
Yeah.
But OpenConfig compliance is what our concern.
So I think I understand that. So basically, we have a current dash ACL model where it caters to most of the requirements that we have, and then a corresponding ACL mapping is there for based on the current dash model. But the OpenConfig, as I understand, it can add more constraints or checks, validations. So my ask here is like, what is the motivation for OpenConfig? Like you use OpenConfig ACL to configure the dash, like for what scenario?
Yeah, we want to use Dash for make ACL config using OpenConfig model. For that, we want to enhance the Dash.
So here is the thing, right? Like the current ACL, it's tied to an ENI construct, and then you have the ACL group, ACL rule model. So are you going to use only the ACLs for some scenario and not any other ENIs or things like that?
We are planning to come up with a dynamic ACL solution. For that, we want to concentrate on the cycles.
So there is the SONiC ACL, which is, I believe, is OpenConfig, very close to the OpenConfig. I'm not still sure whether it's fully compliant. I can double check that. But if you want only the ACLs that are and
it
then
is not like that. We just want to go ahead and contribute in SONiC Dash for that, if not, ACLs, as you're saying, ACLs somewhat compliant to the SONiC, existing SONiC ACLs are compliant to OpenConfig. Can you please suggest us
So not the
which
dash ACLs, not the dash, the SONiC ACL is what I'm talking about.
okay,
Let me share that with you. Okay, just a second.
please.
I'll put that in the chat. So take a look at that. That's the existing SONiC ACL model, which is pretty much compliant to the OpenConfig. Let me see. Let me find that.
So if we want to contribute to Dash, right? Do we need to make it OpenConfig compliant to Dash?
No, I don't think we have a current
Requirement.
need for, yeah. So
can we
I mean, if
proceed on
if you
this?
config, so that's what, like if you even if you make it OpenConfig, the existing ACL implementation in the SONiC and all are aligned to what we have today, right? So it's like
Okay.
it's like a full end-to-end change.
Yes.
So take a look.
Do you have any URL which contains this existing supported Dash OpenConfig or gNMI related schemas?
So I can share the existing SONiC ACL, not related to Dash. That's one part of it. And then if it is purely on the Dash, then I think we need to stick to what we have as the current design. Yeah.
Where is it in SONiC? Is it just in the main repo?
I need to find that. It should be in the main repo, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay.
Yeah.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to understand it more clearly. It is present or combined in SONiC gang. Still, there is a chance or way for us to go ahead and contribute in Dash, right?
I think the main point to consider here is who's the user of that, right? Like whether the contribution is going to be either the end-to-end solution that you're providing, so that
As of now, we want to do it on top of DMB2 only.
BMV only. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't think I find a real use case for that, but so I can share the Yang model for SONiC in some time.
Sure.
But let's maybe
Is it
Christina, let's
somewhere in
take
the
this
SONiC
offline.
management?
It should be in the SONiC build image.
It is there. I have seen in SONiC build image management common under models under Yang. SONiC build image management common.
What is it? Management what?
SONiC management common. Source under source. Under
Under
build
source.
image. Yeah, under source.
Sorry, I can't find it.
Here. On top source SRC folder. Above it. Below folder SRC folder.
Build image here?
Not here. Above folders. SRC. Inside SRC. No, go up.
Got it.
SONiC management common.
This one?
Yes.
Here? Yang?
Yes. Here we have Echo. Yes, OpenConfig Echo. Prince, is this what you are saying?
Yeah, not OpenConfig ACL
Under
because
SONiC.
I don't think.
Go back. It is
Yeah,
there under SONiC.
go back one more
SONiC
step.
folder
Yeah,
here
here.
only. In SONiC.
Here. Yeah, SONiC. Yeah,
It's
SONiC ACL. I sent the link as well. Yeah.
okay. Fine. Yeah, thanks.
Awesome. So you have what you need, Satya?
Yeah. As it is
Okay.
there in SONiC, still there is a chance, or if we come up with a proper use case, we can go ahead and work on this in Dash, right? That is my question.
So I think the point again, Satya, like the dash that we are targeting is for specific use cases, right? So it's all driven by the use case. So even
Yes.
if we put all the open config yang, we may not even use most part of that because it's not what we are looking for in the dash model.
Okay.
So
So if any DPU specific use case we come up with accordingly, the
correct. So
respective
if we have a use case, then we can think about what is the contribution.
got the
But
point.
yeah,
Yep. Thanks, Prince. Pretty much clear.
yeah, sure.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So today, like I said, I thought we would have a Riff for redirect map. And so it looks like I haven't seen him
So I
join up.
think Christina Riff was
Mhm.
mentioning yesterday that he was not feeling well, and
Oh, no. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. If he's not feeling well,
but
we'll have to move it to another week.
but
It's no big deal.
yeah, and also like it looks like we need Genwa from the China time zone, right? So I thought
Hmm.
that was also one thing that we discussed, right? To
We
have one
discussed,
meeting.
yeah, behavioral
Okay.
model. We were discussing moving behavioral model out to 4 or
Oh, I
5
see. I see.
p.m. Pacific. So that's what we were thinking of doing. But if you
Okay.
prefer, I could move a dash call out to
I
5
will. I
p.m.
will first
Pacific.
check with Riff and Genwa if
Sure.
they are okay with because sometimes they do attend at our 9 a.m. PST time. So I
Hmm.
will check with them and get back.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
otherwise, like maybe Riff can present instead of Genwa. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So it looks like these are the newer ones we have in the queue that are, funny enough, being worked on by Junhua. The flow timeout and the flow table ID attribute. And then we also have Devin's document from last week, and we have the floating NIC packet flow and HLV for private link redirect maps. So these are the things that are going on. I guess if we went to our project here, so Murcia had indicated in this list they're taking a look at the ones where they were doing the testing and getting some errors back. So that's underway. And a lot of these to do or in progress, it looks like they might be covered by the DP app that Riff's working on. We covered that last week in the behavioral model call. And so from there, we had a few awaiting review and a few done this last week. To be honest, I need to go through these and I haven't had a chance to go ahead and see which ones are closed and which ones are waiting review. So we also had a new Smart Switch HA feature test plan, and this is in the Smart Switch repo versus this repo, but it's good to have it here to take a look. And then we also had some support for ENI based forwarding and an error we were seeing. So that's on me. I need to go through these things. I guess I should open it up. Do you guys have issue, PR, or Q&A you want to cover this week? Okay. Well, then I guess I can give you some time back. It's 10:17, so you can have quite a bit of time back. And I appreciate coming. And thanks for coming the last 2 weeks for the bigger topics we touched on. And I'll try and move redirect map to another week. Okay, thanks everybody.
thank you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thanks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.